Sure.
We're here.
What's up, man?
What's good? What's good? What's good?
What's up, guys?
We are back once again, episode 11 of the Young and Ignant podcast. Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody that's in the chat. Welcome everybody that's tuning in.
We here forever.
We here forever. This is 11 episodes in. We already got our first 10. We're going to go for another 10 and another 10 and another 10 and another 10. Now, I'm actually kind of excited for this episode that we're doing because I don't know what it is. Not you two down here, but these ladies throughout this past week done put the world in an uproar.
Bruh,
And it's crazy, bro.
Me specifically?
No, I said not
He
y'all
said
two.
not us. Oh,
Let's say
He said
these women on social media.
because he knows.
Oh,
I don't know. I think it's the social
Here we go.
media.
No. Whoa. Quan, hold on. Pause. 'Cause I
I've
just
been
heard-
doing good.
Wait a minute. I heard what Maja just said. I ain't scared of y'all, man. Y'all just ain't do nothing yet.
They gonna say something.
Yeah, because
They
he
gonna
knew.
agree with one of these crazy things.
I said no. I didn't say you. I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of you, Missy.
We can get the debate
People
going.
think these little screens gonna do something. Right, because he's sitting up here playing in these squares. Okay.
Nah, I will pull up.
We can go
Listen.
2v2
I'm
for-
going to
for the
pull up
debate.
one day to Minnesota, and all I'm gonna do, probably give y'all a big hug, and I don't know if y'all say something piss me off, I might just give y'all a back slap one time, but that's it. It's like, nah, I ain't on that type of time.
Let's see how that plays out.
I ain't on that type of time. I don't abuse females, man. But anyways, man, let's start off with something good.
Cut that
Let's
out.
start-
Anyway,
I didn't even hear what you said. What'd you just say?
I said I abuse niggas. Cut that out. Anyway.
Nah, keep that in there.
Yeah, I'm keeping that in there.
And you better repeat. Keep it in there.
It's like, nah.
And they try to use this as evidence. I'm blaming Regg.
Whatever, man. All right, let's get on to something good. Let's get on to something positive for one time. We all are some R&B lovers in here. We've all listened to 3 different individuals that goes by the name of Tank, Genuine, Tyrese.
Yes,
Great
sir.
soloist, by the way. But when they got together that first time to make that album for TGT, that album was cold, bro. That was a good album.
When they first announced they was getting together, I was so hyped.
Yes.
Oh, that's it.
I think it was at a BET Awards red carpet that one year. What was it? 2010, 2011?
Something like that, bro.
Somewhere around there. Yeah. And they gave us they didn't disappoint. They only disappoint.
One after the Black Rose album Tyrese did.
Yeah, Tyrese done already. Yeah, he came out with that album already. They didn't disappoint though. But what they did do was disappoint us during their live performances, because I remember that one live performance they did and they looked toe up from the flow up.
That'd be a lot of the reasons why people don't be doing what they're supposed to do on stage. They be fucked up.
Bro, I don't know what I don't even remember.
Was that on that live show?
That was on that one live show. Genuine looked like he was possessed or something. I'm like, what? Like, what? Oh, bro. But since then, they done split. Egos got in the way and all that other stuff. Tyrese wanted more money because he felt like he had more market share. I can say that because he admitted it on the R&B podcast. So, here we go. As y'all, it has been announced that TGT is back together again. Here they are making amends with each other. Now, let me just say this, though. Tank was already cool with these guys separately. Tyrese and Genuine just are the only ones that had to make amends.
Yeah.
They made amends. All 3 of them making amends. And as y'all see, the group is back together. And it is rumored that another album is on the way.
I feel like R&B needs again, like groups. Like, I feel like that'll help.
Maybe.
Even though R&B going back up, I feel like that'll elevate it back up. Doing some more.
Maybe. I mean, I feel like how I already feel about groups in general and my opinion on them and why we haven't seen much as of recent. But I mean, with the rise of Quan Moore and I guess
how Tank don't got a shirt on.
Tank never has a shirt on. This is probably
I
one of his
he
shows.
never got no shirt on. He always has.
And
And
then Genuine's
head, I feel like his head is
show off.
his body smaller.
Whose head?
He's just a show off.
That's because Genuine ain't built like how he used to no more, man.
I was say Genuine got the dad bod for real.
For real.
For real.
And Tyrese is Tyrese, yeah. So
look at him just trying to flex.
you know, he always trying to rep a set.
He the little brother.
I think he is.
No, Tyrese is from Tyrese grew up in Watts, so I believe him.
Yeah,
it's just that people don't
he
see
like
him that way because of how he acts recently. So
yeah, I'm about to say don't play with that man.
I don't play with that man, bro. Yeah, I ain't playing with him. That man rap Watts. But it's good to see those guys.
R&B,
it's good to see those guys back though, because we do need this for R&B. You know, letting the
niggas be harder than the rap niggas.
Yeah, sometimes. I hate to say this, y'all, but since we spoke of Tyrese, we got to bring up what this man been going through. Whatever beef he got going on with his ex-wife, it just keeps going and going and going and going and going.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
she always bringing up stuff.
Yeah, but you know, she's been more vocal now. I have never seen her do anything because, like, when Tyrese was once married to her, I never really saw her in the spotlight like that. And now that they're divorced, I think she's trying to like find her own way into the spotlight. I didn't even know she was having a channel or whatever. I didn't know anything that she was doing until Tyrese said it. But apparently she's been vocal about some things, and recently she came out and said that she now regrets her decision on divorcing him. Let's take a little listen.
Cap.
She just want the money back.
I remember, like, when I made like the decision, I was like hysterically crying. That was not the person I should have been on the phone with. When, like, that's one other conversation. But anyway, I was hysterically crying, and I was not in any position to make that decision. I was extremely emotionally intoxicated. We can be intoxicated with our emotions because I would never tell strongly. I'm just that kind of person, very passionate. But I would never tell somebody to make that decision when they're that emotional. But of course, I wasn't talking to someone that genuinely would be for marriage, you know, or for reconciliation. And that's not no slight to my, you know.
That's all I needed to hear.
Right.
That's all I needed to hear, bro. So she got influenced to divorce Tyrese by somebody who doesn't even stand for marriage or at least fixing it.
Yes, friend. Right. What the fuck?
Hey man, there's this theory where single women keep women single. You know what I'm saying? Like
it seemed like it'd be the friend.
That's the episode of Boondocks.
I mean, Kevin Samuels was talking about it. Kevin Samuels talked about it too, though. So I mean, he didn't talk about that situation. Obviously, he died before this, but I'm saying like he had a live and he had a segment on something on that theory, like single women keep women single.
Yeah, I feel like be the single friends. They be always doing this shit.
There is a bitter friend.
Man or women, to be honest, like
I want you to be single with them.
Yeah, because you got the whole friend group who are all single. Then one dips off to get into a relationship. Now those bitter single friends are gonna be jealous of you or envy you, and probably trying to bring you back down on the bottom with the rest of them, or something.
Well, my friend's not like that.
No, because I was gonna say, like, me personally, I'm always the single friend. I don't like. I mean, like, I get in relationships, but I don't get in relationships often. So I'm more likely the single friend. And my friends vent about their relationship problems. I literally will give them advice to try to convince them to stay with their partner. Not necessarily, but it's like, if I know this is something that you want to get over, I'm not going to be like, girl, you need to leave him right now. No, especially if I know you're not going to leave. You could tell when it's a situation that, yeah, you need to like exit this. But if it's a fixable problem, I'm always going to tell you, you should go talk to your partner first. Like, that should be the advice you give someone. Because you shouldn't be so that invested in somebody else's relationship when the other thing is your friends probably not even telling you everything that's going on. They're only venting about the bad part because that's probably what's on their mind.
Right.
And
That
that's probably
find another
most of what
person's whole
she tells.
relationship. They probably still got pros in that relationship.
Mm-hmm. It don't always be bad. Not all women just be like, "Ooh, this is going on," all negative. We do sit around and talk about what we do like, and then we do have friends that be like, "Okay, maybe you should try this or try that." We ain't just like, fuck that nigga, you can get another one, or ooh, just be same with me. Not all of us like that, but you do have bitches like that though.
Yeah, there is friends like that. I'm not, people that are like that, I distance myself from because that's somebody you really want in your circle. So
if you
you
want
have to
friends like
decide
that, then you like that like to be complicated.
Well, whether or not she was being genuine, Tyrese ain't having none of what she's saying.
I feel like she was lying anyways. I'm sorry.
You probably could be.
Tyrese
I
ain't
don't
going
know.
for that.
I ain't never too invested in their relationship. I just seen the little videos.
I'm not either, but you know, when
It doesn't
Tyrese
seem
speaks, he
genuine.
hits the claws. Y'all, you know.
Like I said, she just missed the money.
So
Be
She missed
that.
the
It definitely
gifts.
could be that.
we're gonna play a little bit. I'm not even gonna. Y'all know when Tyrese gets on video, he talks a storm.
He talk a lot.
He talk a lot. I think this
When
one
he on
alone
Fast
is
and
like
Furious,
12 minutes.
whenever
I'm
he
not
talk,
playing
he
12
talk
minutes,
all
bro.
the time.
Probably not even gonna play 45 seconds. Golly, bro. But I mean, I wanna listen to certain parts because he made sense on some things. He's gonna start off saying the same shit he always say too. Watch.
All right.
Hold on. Look, man, I was not going on to this video of
He always says that.
Yeah, knowing for a fact he was going to.
congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child, we both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph. You didn't have people in your ear.
My dude will definitely.
The amount of
name
people
drop.
that was supposedly in your ear, you also
you know,
had
mama,
a
big
whole lot of
influence.
people like
Like-
Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't. If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't. Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was. You think I would have a song entitled I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me if I didn't really feel that way? You think I would have a song out called Love Transaction if I didn't realize that it was never love, it was just a transaction? This shit is money.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought that video was going to be longer, but thank God it was not. So, in case y'all didn't see the full video, even though the Shade Room only got a piece, he also mentioned that he was a good husband to her. He never cheated. And just for laughs, he also said he got access to more pussy than anybody that he knows, including his friends. I mean, that's valid. He's Tyrese. But he never did anything or acted on that. Let me say this, man. Social Society owes this man an apology.
I wasn't in that situation. I don't owe nobody nothing.
Yo,
I just said Social Society. I didn't say us. I just said just in general, motherfuckers owe this man an apology. We spent years making fun of this dude. We're always calling him a crybaby every time he speaks out on anything. And then the infamous "What more do you want from me" video comes out and all this other stuff because he was literally struggling and all this other stuff that's been going on with his marriage. And now we're seeing this.
I think what it's more like when we see men be vulnerable as a society, they're always going to make it a joke, especially if it's black men.
Mm-hmm.
It's going
to be super strong all the time, which you're not. But that's what society puts out.
We ain't supposed to be sensitive.
We're not supposed to be sensitive. We ain't supposed to cry. We can't show no form of emotion. Straight face. Boom. The moment we show anger, we lost. And the person has the upper hand just because they made us hit a nerve.
Black men being angry is like they trying to say he exploded. A black man crying, it's the end of the world.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't give a fuck who sees this, who hears me or whatever, but I actually want a woman to hold me if I'm laying down crying or some shit. At least it shows that you care. I'm not gonna put myself in a position to do that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
I'm not gonna put myself in a position to do that. But I don't knock a woman for doing that towards any man if he needs it. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not wrong because you should you're always supposed to comfort your partner.
Exactly.
If your partner feels vulnerable, you should be able to comfort them.
That's what you're with them for.
But then here's the problem.
Throw it in their face later on either. If
they do it anyway. They throw it in our faces. So now we can't even do that. So what do?
Y'all can.
We can until it gets thrown in our face the moment we piss you off.
Me and Keely are always going to say y'all can.
Until I piss Keely off one day and she's just going to just hit below the belt. Verbally and physically.
No.
That's crazy. Why is it always me? I'm just
because you got the smartest mouth out of all of us, and then me second.
That don't mean I'm gonna pick about your feelings and you being vulnerable. I want to say something else.
That
I ain't gonna
means
worry about that.
Really, really disrespectful towards her.
Exactly. That you just got to be going overboard, and that just be like the last thing. And I ain't got nothing else to say. But other than that, no, that ain't gonna be the first thing that come to my mind.
Being that we're talking about marriage, here's another video that I wanted to tap into. So there is this other video where this man, it was on TikTok, but they got the video and put it on Instagram. This man asked his wife if she could ever cheat on him. And she gave a whole explanation on why and how she could. And it was kind of like she said she wasn't going to do it, but if she would do it, it would be this way or whatnot. I'm like, is she trying to play with his mind and jump around the answer for real?
Do you want to play it or can I summarize it?
I want to play it first. Okay. It's not. I'm not gonna. You don't want another video?
I mean, we could do the video, but her voice kind of annoying. But
so I want the audience to hear what she's going to say.
Could you ever cheat on me?
Absolutely. That's why I don't make dumb decisions like
Oh my god.
You guys one-on-one or hanging out in like compromising situations. I'm a human being, you're a human being, and I'm sorry, babe. I don't know if this is hard for you to hear, but everybody is absolutely capable of infidelity in the right/wrong circumstances.
Oh, okay.
That's why boundaries are so important. You're never going to see me in a situation, even if people think I might be too strict. I don't care because I'm not taking that chance.
Amen.
I'm not putting myself in a position to even be close to a position to potentially fall to temptation. I'm going to keep it 100 because anyone is capable of cheating, but I will not be cheating on you.
Excellent. I love that.
I love you.
Watch this bucket so
It's
fast.
crazy how they ended it on a bittersweet moment. But after hearing all of that, I mean, I don't think Quan heard it all, but obviously, Maya, if you want to summarize it when he gets back, you can. But
I was gonna summarize it for Quan.
yeah, so when you get back, you can. But as of right now, y'all thoughts on this before I say my shit?
Because I don't really agree with her. Like,
Nah, if I love you, I ain't gonna cheat on you.
that's
I ain't
literally
even
what
gonna think,
it is.
I ain't even gonna think about it.
See, what I heard from it is that she can't be left alone with males at all.
Exactly.
She can't be in a position
That
without her
motherfucker's
husband around
vicious.
any other males.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's probably slightly intoxicated
She's
or
gonna go.
mad, she's gonna cheat.
Absolutely.
That's basically
Or
what she
if
said.
he's looking good, she's gonna
Keep going.
cheat.
Quan, did you hear the video?
Going.
I heard her say absolutely when he said, "Did you cheat on me?" That's
Okay,
what I
so,
heard.
okay,
That's
so
all I needed.
She said absolutely.
yeah, he said that's all he needed to hear. Let's go ahead and summarize it, Maya. I know you want
If
to.
she's alone in one-on-one situations, it's a possibility she can cheat. If she's in an environment where there's males, she will cheat. So she says she won't put herself in those positions, and that's why boundaries are important. Yes, boundaries are important, but you mean to tell me you can't be left alone without your man at all?
She basically saying she
The
needs
fact that
to.
he sat there and finished the video is crazy work. I would have left.
Right? And not slap her, not slap that baby off of her? Like,
That's crazy.
She basically gave a play-by-play
This girl said slap the baby.
on how she would literally cheat on him,
Women are
which
vicious.
means,
and he said, "Oh, I love you too."
Right.
like, bro, like she just mind fucked you just now.
Pretty
She
much.
mind fucked me because I was trying to understand, like, wait a minute, are you giving me a whole play-by-play analysis on what you could possibly do? You are seeing yourself in these positions, which means I'm not letting you out my sight, because clearly if I let you out my sight, there's a 95% chance based off of what you just said that you're going to do me wrong.
She can't even go to the stove.
Bro, you can't trust her to be alone, period. Honestly.
She can't have a girls' night. She the reason that niggas be mad about girls' night.
Yeah.
She the exact reason, because she that friend.
That vacation that you want us to go on,
Yeah,
because
we can't
she wants
because
to
of
be
her.
that
He
single
continue
friend.
to fuck with her. He's
Well,
stupid.
that's not really single. That's her.
And
That's
y'all sit here and tell me every time when I say women this and women that, when clearly she's women
ain't
proof
us.
that those type of girls exist.
Yes, they exist, but it ain't
They
all of them.
exist. But you can't
That's
say
all
that.
I was saying. I'm not saying all girls do it. All I'm saying is these situations happen. It's
I'm
just
hurt for that,
day
for
by.
that man that just recorded that video.
I'm hurt for him too,
With the
because
baby,
bro,
y'all got a baby, and your wife just told you she gonna cheat on you
I literally would have just
at
said,
the
"Oh,
first
here."
opportunity.
I would
that
have
you
I
put
would
her
have
out.
put
Get
the
out of
phone in
here
my
real
hand.
quick.
I would have asked to see just here. Let me hold the baby because I want to hold him or her. That was a daughter, right? It looked like it.
I don't know.
Walked out and never see that mama again, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Yo, a whole play-by-play.
And if y'all thought she said
analysis.
something
Never
good,
give
y'all crazy. Y'all think I really
a
heard
damn
that.
how I'm gonna cheat on him. I'm not a cheater, but I get accused of it, and I be laughing because I be like, it's literally just a mind choice to cheat. You can be put in these positions, it is still up to you to decide if you want to do that. You can have all the temptations,
That is.
but you should be
I'm
able
not
to
a cheater.
self-control to not do it. And that be the funny part to me, because I'm like, I got so much self-control, you don't even know. You don't even know
No, for
how many times a day I could have just did you
real.
dirty. You never know.
Plenty situations where
See, now when you say stuff like that, you have no idea how many times I could have. So now that made me think, did you want to though? Like,
it's not even a want to. It's
why
just
did it cross your mind?
It's not that hard. Like if you could be put in those situations,
and you can clearly,
and it's up to you
right out.
on what you do in that situation.
Bro,
Same
whenever
with
they
like
say
if somebody
it out loud, it's always gonna be vicious, bro. Anything like it just don't matter. Like I don't even want to like talk about the situation, but I'm just gonna bring it up to put it in the same realm.
If they say it out loud, I feel like they have already done it.
Yes, bro.
Because think about it, it's like with drinking. You could go to so many different places and there's alcohol available.
Like drinking.
But it's up to you if you're gonna drink.
Yeah.
You could be in an environment with your friends, just kicking it at home, and somebody got a bottle. It's up to you if you drink. You go to a restaurant, they got drinks. It's happy hour. It's up to you if you pay for that drink. Like, it's your choice on if you're gonna do it. But you had all those opportunities. But you didn't have to take those opportunities. But they were there.
I like the fact that. Yeah, that is true. But hey, it's time for what we all here for. It's time for what we all here for. That goddamn list, bro. What?
I'm sick of these goddamn lists. I'm sick of all of them.
Though,
huh?
Your house though for a first date.
Wait. Let's pull up the list. Hold on. We're gonna pull up the list. We're gonna dissect this list one by one.
Bro, I don't understand, bro. We can't do nothing.
Hold up, bro. Hold up. Let me pull it up.
Yeah.
All right. Here is a list of places women absolutely refuse to go on a first date to. And thank you to the ladies who reached out to me to help me on this list. So, this is a woman that compiled this list. This is a woman who got ideas or places from other women. So, this is a woman that got all these tallies from other women. And this is the list that was compiled and what they came up with. Number 1, Cheesecake Factory. Number 2, Applebee's. Number 3, Chili's. Number 4, Chipotle. 5, Olive Garden. 6, the movies. 7, Your House. 8, any fast food chains. 9, Buffalo Wild Wings. 10, Wingstop. 11, Red Lobster. 12, a buffet. 13, IHOP. 14, Denny's. 15, the gym. 16, church. 17, Starbucks. 18, coffee dates. Ice cream dates is number 19. 20 is family functions. 21 is movie night, which is either Netflix, Hulu, etc. 22 is somewhere that requires a long drive. 23 is bowling. 24 is nightclubs. 25 is a hookah bar. 26 is a bar for drinks. 27, Waffle House. 28, sports events. Let me just say this in the nicest way that I possibly can. For the women that made this list together, y'all are stupid. The floor is yours.
That basically said we can't go nowhere.
I was about to say, where you want to go then?
I said I give up.
You want me to take you to Atlantis, motherfucker?
First off, I can agree with church. I'm not gonna go to your church for no date.
Okay, yeah. So we're not gonna dissect this one by one, but let's go on the ones that's like more noticeable for us. So I agree with you there. Like, not everything on this list.
We're not going to church.
It's crazy.
We're not going to your crib. We're not Netflix and chilling.
We're not going to the family function.
Yeah, nope.
We're not going to the family function because I ain't trying to be around your auntie side eyeing me.
Exactly. Who's this little ass girl?
No, for real. They really be like, who this little ass girl?
That's where she come from? Who her mom and daddy is?
But look though. So they messed up on this list though, because Chipotle is basically that fits in with Wingstop. That fits in with number 8, any fast food chain, right? And
I know, but people, I think it's a food chain, but I don't think it's like all the way fast.
I've never seen a first date at a Chipotle though. Right. I don't even see people eat inside of Chipotle anymore.
Shit, we used to back in the days.
I think a lot of Chipotles close their indoors now because they don't got staffing.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Since COVID, like nobody has staffing to even have a lot of indoors.
They ain't say 7-Eleven. We're gonna go there. Fuck.
Bro, we're gonna go to Panera Bread. You know how peaceful Panera Bread is, bro?
Don't go to no fucking.
It's just the peaceful vibes. But listen, this is what got me though, right? You look at church. Listen, church and family functions to me is the same damn thing, bro. If I take you to church, that's a bad idea for a first date. One, I don't know if your religion is the same as my religion. That's one. That's the battle of believers right there. And two, if I take you to church, I'm basically telling you to meet my family for the first time because grandma is sitting front row. You know what I'm saying? My auntie, the choir director, and I got cousins all over the building. Aunties and uncles. You know what I'm saying? So if I take you to church, and then the whole congregation is a family of its own. So I'm basically telling you to come with me, not only worship the Lord, but to meet all my family at the same time.
And come on now, you know church is long. That's a long ass date.
Church is long, yeah.
Unless we're going to Catholic church, we in and out in like less than 2 hours.
I'm not Catholic, so hey. But I did go to a couple Catholic schools. Them jumps was short. I'm not gonna lie.
It's short. You be in and out.
Okay, now here's
okay. Because if you take me to go room, we got a problem.
Wait,
God, that's so ghetto.
Wait. Nightclubs, hookah bar, and a bar just for drinks. I don't think those are bad ideas depending on what the vibe is and what the setting is like. You know what I'm saying? Now, a hookah bar
and bar can be debatable. Nightclubs is out. The only reason I say hookah bar and bar is debatable is because that can be a calmer environment depending on the one you go to.
Depending on the one you go to, because you got hookah bar, you got some hookah bars that are like nightclubs almost.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll go to a hookah bar I'll go to a hookah bar. Some hookah bars are just quiet and nice.
That's what I'm saying. Some are quiet and some are like nice for a date. But
you know what? I'm gonna agree with you here. Nightclubs are a bad idea because in your mind, you're probably like, okay, we're gonna go to the club, we're gonna dance around and drink some drinks, but you're surrounded by multiple people who are also gonna want to take your girl and dance, and she's supposed to only be with you.
How are you supposed to get to know somebody at a nightclub? Be fucking for real.
I can't even hear you.
It's the first date.
Can't even hear you talk. Yeah, that's true.
And then y'all are just intoxicated. That just screams like, oh, we came here to dance and we're gonna go fuck. That's what
that's what that gives.
That don't give we got to know each other and we had a good ass night. No.
Right.
Now looking at this list.
Like going to the club, that's like a fifth date or something like that, or sixth date. Y'all comfortable as hell.
I think y'all gotta be locked in because if y'all
you've been at the club a couple times. Yeah, now y'all finna pop out real quick to the club. Probably got a couple friends.
If you pop up to a nightclub with a person, just know everybody thinks you and that person locked in.
Exactly, locked in. Especially if you're in the same car together afterwards. Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Keely, how much you like to eat?
Huh?
How much you like to eat?
A lot. What?
Maja, how much you like to eat?
I like to eat.
You like to eat? Yeah. So why is a buffet on this list, bro?
I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like buffet gives like going there casual. I mean,
like you go into a buffet. You love to eat. Let's go into a buffet. You can fill your belly at your own free will.
Look, this is how I feel about that.
But it's the first date.
I would go like not for a first date though, but for a date like
it could be a date, but first date.
Not a first date though. Cause why you want to see me feed my face the first date? Like
it just seems corny. I don't know why a buffet date just seems so corny.
Like why you just want to see me like starve some food down like
you
damn.
know my plate don't match, and then is you gonna judge me when I go
exactly.
there 3
you
times?
Trying to see how indecisive I am when I'm at the buffet.
What if I'm gonna eat with you? Like you sitting there, like listen.
Now we sitting there stuffed and uncomfortable.
No, wait, hold on now. That stuff laid back in the car type of sit down, that starts some conversations now.
I'm gonna be honest with you, a buffet date on the first date only works if y'all are too stoned.
If I unbutton my pants and you get to talk about me, yeah. It's over with. Cause
hey man, all right. Okay, so
and everybody there's like your grandma, like it just
exactly it be old people around and shit. But most of the time buffets be on Sunday and shit.
Sundays after church. Go to corral.
For real, okay.
They talking about a buffet and church date.
Hey yo.
There goes
Okay.
your activity in your dinner.
So let me just get this out the way. We obviously see the number one on here is Cheesecake Factory, and so it's
I
just
haven't
ironic.
been there, so I can't say that.
It's just I'm only saying this because it's just ironic with the timeline of everything, because at first I thought that this was off the strength of that TikTok of that woman who wouldn't get out the car because her date took her to the Cheesecake Factory.
It stemmed from that.
I think that ricocheted. I think that.
Yeah. So
I don't know what's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
there is absolutely nothing wrong
I
with
don't
the
know
Cheesecake
what's wrong
Factory.
with a lot of this shit on the list. I mean,
It's not even a fast. It's not even a fast.
Maja,
food.
you love
It
Applebee's?
should be great for somebody who want to take
Olive Garden and Applebee's. Take me to Chili's. Matter of fact,
Bro.
I'm more of a Chili's fan than an Applebee's fan. Applebee's ain't that good, but Chili's.
I love Chili's. They fajitas. Oh my god, them skillets.
They be wanting you to spend like $400 on the first date.
Listen, bro. You got Olive Garden on here. You got Olive Garden on here. You got Red Lobster on here. Do you know how expensive Red Lobster is? And then on top of that, Olive Garden looks fancy. We all been to Olive Garden. We know it's aesthetic. We know it's vibe. It gives a nice little fancy Italian.
Red Lobster is not that good.
No. Well, it used to be. It used to be, but you know, Olive Garden.
Oh, like back in the day, it used to be like, oh shit.
Exactly. You order everything but the lobster unless you get a lobster tail.
I ain't saying like that they can't be $400, but the first.
Ordering a burger.
Maja said she only order a burger when she go to Red Lobster. That's crazy. Do you at least eat them cheddar biscuits?
They have burgers.
You at least eat them cheddar biscuits.
Yeah, I'm fucking them biscuits up.
Oh, them biscuits is. Oh, man.
And the chicken Alfredo.
Because she don't eat seafood, so it's just like, why you even go there anyway?
I feel it.
Try
You make everybody else mad. Wasting our time.
But note, okay.
Like to Casamigos though, I might have to take a Red Lobster trip.
Okay, now real quick. So ice cream dates. Ice cream dates is cool, especially like, I mean, now it wouldn't be ideal because we're in the fall season. Pretty soon it's going to be winter, but like during the summertime, ice cream dates should be at least somewhere in the idea. Like you got a whole bunch of not just your regular ice cream parlors, but there's places out there that's like, you know how when you try to find a date idea and you go on TikTok or you go on IG and look at the reels and stuff, and they have all these immaculate places to go to, artsy and all this other stuff. They got ice cream places like that. But on a simpler note, if you guys decide to go out, take a walk around the park, around the city or something, just that nice long walk type vibe around the lake or whatever, there'll be ice cream and food trucks around. And y'all can just go there and grab one and, you know, what's wrong with that?
Take me to Starbucks. You like me.
If I take you to where?
If you take me to Starbucks, you like me.
Oh shit! Do you think I want to wait in that line for you?
If you wait in that line, you like me, nigga.
Hey,
period.
You go wait in
that line.
I don't even like waiting in that line.
That's a long ass line. Yeah, we might as well share our whole life story.
But here's my thing: if y'all gonna go on a coffee date for a first date, why does it have to be Starbucks? Maybe stay away from like the high end chain. Like go to like a local coffee shop.
An actual local coffee shop that y'all can actually sit down in.
Coffee date. I don't give a fuck. I like coffee. I don't care.
I like coffee.
Just make sure it's like a nice coffee. Don't.
But I was thinking like Starbucks.
You're thinking of like a coffee lounge where you got like seats to sit in, you're chilling and stuff like that, or at a table and you're, you know what I'm saying, not like no fast food aesthetic.
No, nothing like that.
That's what I was saying. Like, if you want to sit down and have a coffee date, Starbucks isn't always like, it's kind of busy there. Like you could try, but it's a lot of shit going on.
I ain't gonna lie, the Starbucks, like the Starbucks in Minnesota, they be busy as fuck. You can't really hear each other talking. So I would advise you get your coffee and then go somewhere and like have a nice day.
Okay.
Grab your Starbucks.
So movie night, I was streaming last night on Twitch and I was going through this list with my own separate audience, but at first I thought movie night wasn't that bad of an idea, even though they mentioned Netflix, Hulu, etc. It did sound like a at your crib kind of spot or kind of thing, but but I also thought of like a DIY, like your own little tent or whatever, or a little picnic or whatever. And you know, you got them picnic tents, and you got your own little, you got an iPad or whatever, or you make your own little screen. And y'all watching movies and stuff.
I would do that as long as it's not your house.
I was thinking it's too intimate. Like I feel like that could be like second, third date. Like, because this is first date. You have to remember, first date is first impression.
That's what
motherfuckers be going all out, and that's why.
You try to get to know somebody. Like,
that be the thing. I ain't expecting I want to go all out for the first date. It's just
that's what I'm saying. Like that seems like it got a lot of thought and a lot of shit to go into it. Like if you're setting up a whole thing for a date, I feel like that's like a date along, you know, us dating.
Yeah,
that's my first time meeting you, and you did all. Then what if you did all that and then we sitting there awkward and
exactly, and I don't even like you, and you don't even like me,
and then we gotta cuddle. Like I don't like how are we supposed to sit under this thing and I just met you.
Exactly, like
let's go to the arcade or something.
Because not these places on this list. I'm gonna be honest with you. These places on the list, I don't think these are like all bad dates. I just feel like they're not all
some of them make sense.
These are just over the top. These just over.
Yeah, some of them make sense though. Like the family function. Ain't nobody doing it on first date. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's out. That's out. That's out.
On the first date, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's out.
That's crazy work. I'm already ready to run away. You want me to meet your people on the first date? Oh,
yeah, that's uncomfortable. So I wouldn't even do the same thing to you. Plus, you know.
Some females is crazy and they get to thinking they already locked in, then you can't get away from them.
Exactly. Or on the opposite side, some guys got them overprotective mamas that scare the women away.
Mm-hmm.
Or
and Regg,
bring every
you know
female
how it
around
is.
their
We be
family.
cool.
How many first dates you done brought to the family function?
Hey Regg, you know how it is. We be cool, and then they be wanting us to come back and shit. Like,
oh man. No.
I'm not coming back.
No,
I had to hit the Magic Johnson. I'm not coming back.
Now, here's one that's not. It can go either way, right? But somewhere that requires a long drive. I don't think you expected me to drive out the state with you. A 30-minute drive ain't bad. You know, that long drive can start some good conversation until we get to our destination. You know what I'm saying?
But I think if it's a long drive, I'm thinking it's like past
a midnight drive. Like,
hold on,
that's cool.
Wait a minute.
I won't do a late night drive because I don't want nobody thinking I'm kidnapping. But
the only reason I don't mean drive on the first date is I am very cautious, and even though you might not kidnap me, it's always gonna be in the back of my head. I have to be within distance that if our date goes wrong, I can get another ride or somebody can come get me. If we go too far out on a long, like, first date, I don't know. My mind thinks escape. And if I can't escape, I'm not putting myself in that situation.
See, that'd be my problem because I can fight and I'm going to beat your ass. So,
if we fight, we still stuck. You still stuck in another city. Like, or you stuck with...
Who? Because I bet you won't be in your vehicle. I bet you I do. I'm going home. I don't care.
She said she's taking the car.
Can you be playing
GTA? Bro, she's knocking him out, taking his keys, and driving his car.
Hey, Kelly a realtor, so you definitely can't take her too far. She gonna start getting nervous.
For a first date, and you trying to put me up? I don't even know you, so I can do this to you.
Hey, you can't take me more than 30 minutes.
Yeah, no. See.
It depends. It's different for me because out here in the state of Maryland, like everywhere I drive is at least 20 minutes at the very least. So I got to drive 20 some odd minutes to go pick you up and then drive another 20, 30 minutes to get to wherever we decide to go. Because all of the attraction sites are either in DC or Baltimore, some in Annapolis, some in like somewhere in Montgomery County.
Okay, so long drives is not for first dates. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
All right. Now, let's get to the ones that. All right.
Got a bottle or something.
Yeah. One more. Before I go in. Y'all really think Waffle House is a bad first date, man? For the culture? For the culture? For the culture? Come on, bro. The culture will take the Waffle House. Black people will take the Waffle House, bro.
Look, the Waffle House be busting.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Busting, but a first date, you can't sit in a Waffle House and talk to no person and get to know them.
Yes, you can.
I think you can for real.
Man,
I don't know. I guess
it'd be real lively in there. They be playing music in there and everything.
I'm about to say you can have good conversation in there.
Go to the Waffle House down south.
That's what I'm saying.
God, they turn up.
I went to a couple in Houston, and I've been to one in Atlanta. Like, it's just busy.
Exactly.
If you go too late, it's gonna be too many
The
people
one in
there.
Memphis, like
I
it's just real
experienced the
fun.
morning, and I experienced that late night Waffle House.
Not a late night Waffle House.
A late night Waffle House is something different.
Yeah, them after hours was different.
But that's a story for another day.
See,
I
now that we got all that out the way.
A Waffle House in Mississippi, and they got to shooting that bitch up.
All right, so now that we got all that out the way, let me get to what's really grinding my damn gears. Black people don't say that, but I'm saying it anyway to keep it a little PG.
What the hell you
Peter Griffin taught me. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Peter Griffin, you know what grinds my gears?
You know what grinds my gears?
Listen. Quan, you're gonna side with me on this one, dog. You mean to tell me that you wouldn't go on a sports event? You wouldn't go to an NBA game?
I'll go to a basketball game,
a baseball game, a soccer game.
Hey, time out. As much as I love sports, my dog, I love you. We brothers. But I can't agree. Because I'm stuck on the game. We ain't going to get to talk or nothing.
So what?
But here's the thing, y'all go to the game, y'all can talk at the dinner after the game.
Well, it's different because if she understands sports, like she likes sports, then
don't bring no girl that don't like sports to a sporting game on the first date.
At the game, yeah, we're gonna talk, but we ain't gonna really, you get what I'm saying. So
you gonna be so locked in on the game.
We gotta do something else.
I don't know, bro. Okay. So sporting events is 50-50 depending on who you take. Because if she's in the sports like you, y'all in sports mode. But if she's not in the sports, then it's like you're into the game and then she's sitting there bored and stuff because she don't know what the hell going on.
And she gonna be taking selfies and shit.
She gonna be there with her face off and shit. Like, no.
She just there for the ride.
Yeah, that's like, I'm not gonna spend my money and you over there sitting like this.
That's so wild. Okay, so now
I'll be watching that game.
But we see bowling on this list. Bowling is one of those interactive dates like bowling, mini golf.
What? I'm definitely doing that because what
you know game what laser tag.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can definitely do bowling.
You know what I'm saying? Go karts, going skating. Whatever happened to going skating? Couples night,
all that shit.
But skating is not on this list, so therefore they will take skating as a first date.
But if you put bowling on there, you might as well put the others on there because that's just as interactive as that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why. I don't really know why bowling's on this list. Like, what?
Because these bitches is stupid.
But I thought bowling was cute. Like they got the little.
Bowling is cute. While I'm busting your ass bowling in between our turns, we gonna talk.
See, Reggie the type that don't let you win.
Exactly. That's where like
you listen.
Come
into play.
I am a very competitive guy when it comes to playing games. So girls will hate me for that. But here's my thing. Here's my thing. Here's my thing.
They got married. They both bowl.
See.
Here's my thing.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay, I'm 50-50 with Buffalo Wild Wings because one, it's not necessarily fast food. If you into sports, y'all can watch the TVs together, watch the sports on the TVs if there's a sports game that y'all want to watch. And then there's a bar that's at Buffalo Wild Wings. If y'all want to just go straight to the bar and just chat it up while drinking something.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people go on dates at Buffalo Wild Wings, so I feel like I work there, so I'm like.
I definitely did work there.
You're not gonna let you sit there all damn day.
And they don't really bother you. Shit, you can sit there for a long time sometimes.
Yeah, every 15 minutes they'll come in and check on you.
You be sitting there for a long time, then the wings be dry. I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings.
You went to the
I don't do none of that.
Yeah,
man, Buffalo Wild Wings and you worked at closed.
Our shit used to always be busting.
It went downhill, changed management, they went out of business.
I mean, in the beginning, that shit
Buffalo
was
Wild
busting.
Wings.
Oh no, Buffalo Wild Wings in the early days was the shit.
Man.
It was literally between them and Dave and Buster's. They used to be the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's ain't close. You could go to Dave and Buster's on the first date.
I would love to go to Dave and Buster's on the first date because that's the closest that we got to an arcade.
I think they only got like 1 or 2 Dave and Buster's.
You don't really be seeing arcade halls like how it was back in the early days. You know what I'm saying?
It's like an adult Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, it is an adult Chuck E. Cheese because after certain hours of the day, actual kids under 18 can't go in there. At least by themselves.
I might even know that.
Yeah, at least not by themselves. So, and then that even brings me to the. I mean, it's not on this list, but it's like, you know, you go to a spot like that and you try to win a girl a prize or whatever. Like, come on, like that's like going to a fair or something or a carnival. Yeah. Try to win your girl a prize, even though that shit is expensive as hell. But yeah,
them shits be rigged, bro.
Them shits do be rigged, bro. Wait, whoa. What did you just say?
I said, but you gonna spend all that money on a first date?
Oh hell no.
You know they be getting you for that.
Spend what on the first date?
Game card.
Spend all that money on the first date at a carnival.
Get her a nice prize.
Hell no.
Nah, I'm good, bro. No, she better like me for my effort. You know what I'm saying? I tried to hit that jump. It wouldn't knock down. I tried to shoot that ball. That I could hit that shot, but for some reason that rim ain't normal, bro.
Them shits are rigged, bro.
Them shits are rigged. And the ball be feeling so abnormal too. Like, wait, this ain't no regular basketball, bro. Not even a street ball feel like this.
I did 3-point competition.
I
could have won the Xbox, bro, but I only
you don't be making those.
Ball.
Bro, I be making once every 5 years.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm sitting there. Okay.
Yeah,
the rim be like this, bro.
They're tire rims.
Y'all just can't shoot. Just say that.
Yeah,
nah, if you're talking about the 3-point contest, I got you. But if we're talking like the little joints that's like high up there, not the ones that's right in front of you, that I can hit those. That's right.
You talking about the ones that's high
up? The ones that's eye level, I can do. The ones that's eye level, I can do.
If you're talking about real basketball, I ain't a shooter anyway. But I can shoot.
Whoa, wait a minute, Maja, you talk about the ones that be moving back and forth at like Dave and Buster's? Oh, I'm good with that.
Oh yeah, like, I'm saying like the carnival, Dave and Buster shit. I can do that on the real.
The ones at carnivals are different because they be using different rims. They're like tire rims. Now, if we're talking about the ones that got them long ass nets that come all the way down to you, yeah, you got a little challenge right there. But the ones that stay eye level to me, that's nothing but a little. That's nothing but a little reach. I got long arms. That's nothing but a little reach.
Flick of the wrist.
Yeah, it's all in the wrist right there.
Hey, for real, all that is the floater.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
And
but check this out, bro. Looking at this entire list, though, obviously, as we see, the places that are not on this list are 5-star restaurants that spend a whole lot of bread. Bro, here's what I hate about
picnics ain't on the list. See, y'all don't know how to think outside the box. That is the problem with this list. Y'all look at this list and say we can't go nowhere. There is still places y'all can go.
Yeah, of course.
Y'all can go to the lake. That ain't on this list.
We can go to Wawa.
That ain't on this list. You can go to the park. That ain't on this list.
Walmart.
You can drive down the street. That ain't on this list. You can go to Chuck E. Cheese. That ain't on the list.
I hate to say this, bro, but Maya's right, yo.
Y'all just don't know how to think outside.
All this stuff that ain't on this list, we can still do.
I was about to say, nah, it's like a Chick-fil-A on. Nah,
y'all so butthurt over a list. There's other things to do.
Hey, but listen though, but we okay. Smart people would think outside the box and other stuff. I get it. Museums, Carnival, art museums.
Orchard,
you know what I'm saying?
None of that's on this list.
Aquariums, the zoo, sipping paints. Like, okay, I got you. Thinking outside the box and doing stuff like that. Perfect.
That'd be the problem with you men. See, I'm about to get on y'all ass. That'd be the problem with you men. Y'all don't know how to think. Y'all don't know how to be creative. And then you like,
Maja, we all know why this list was created. It wasn't because we needed to think outside the box. I'm glad you said that though. But this was not for us to think outside the box. They want us to either choose everything that we just said or 5-star restaurants like Ruth Chris and all them other places.
I mean, but that's what you think you want her to choose. Now it depends on what
you have to guide her elsewhere.
Yes. If you come
so we can go to McDonald's.
You don't care about that 5-star restaurant.
Nope. Any fast food chain is right here, bruh. Number 8.
I'm not going to say unless it's 5 stars. That's like
okay. So check this out. Aquarium or art museum or whatever as the first move. and I'm taking your ass to Applebee's or Cheesecake Factory after.
But if she don't go to Cheesecake or Applebee's, you better take her to Panera.
Can't go to Cheesecake Factory.
Boom, Panera. I told you. Didn't I mention Panera earlier? I told you.
See, it was the trickery. You
Hey,
took it to the art museum, so then when you went to
Y'all said
Panera,
think outside the box, right?
See?
You could have.
Hey,
During
time
on
out,
here, you
time
you
out.
could have cooked for her. That ain't on the list. You could have just.
Oh yeah,
y'all said think
but
outside the box, right?
wait. But it does say your house. You gotta come to my house if you want some
Say
cooked
your
food.
house, not your mama house.
That means you about to meet my mama.
I'm finna meet your fucking mom.
Let me shut up. I'm just talking shit. I'm
Hey,
just saying.
Regg.
What's
And
up?
you're not gonna meet my mom. The hell?
Regg just said think outside the box. They said no Chipotle, right?
Yep.
We can go to Moe's.
Hey yo, go to Bowls. We can
Go, but like
Go to
can
Moe's.
go,
What? Man, say that.
Baja Fresh. Hey.
Yo, got you there.
Hey, but listen though, for those that think that you got to go to a 5-star, expensive ass, fancy ass restaurant, bro,
You really
just
don't.
to tell you really don't. But tell your girl this though, especially if she like to eat. If you go to a 5-star restaurant, y'all only going for the vibe and to look like you got money. When in reality, all you're gonna get is a small square plate of a little little portioned ass food. Whereas if you go to a regular chain restaurant like the Cheesecake Factory or Applebee's or Chili's, your whole plate, Olive Garden especially, your whole circular plate is going to be full. Your belly going to be full, and you will feel like you got your money's worth.
Makes sense.
Yeah, these square plated ass motherfucking restaurants only going to give you a little portion.
Mm-hmm. And most of the sauce. That's
like think about this, right? Think about this. Do y'all ever see a difference between going to an actual going to the restaurant physically and eating there versus ordering from that place? Like y'all notice that the portion of the food is mad different.
It's not different. It's how it's presented.
The portion and the presentation is ass to me when I get it ordered and delivered to my store. If I just order pickup,
I like sitting in restaurants. I don't like ordering.
Yeah, let me sit in restaurants. Let me get it fresh and let me see my full plate.
No, for.
But that it will conclude today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. We did get deep into topics. Moral of the story of all of this: none of this stuff should be real. First dates are first dates. Obviously, you're not going to go at nobody's family function. Obviously, you're not going to go at somebody's house.
No, conclusion is y'all need to get creative.
Mm-hmm.
Think outside the box.
Conclusion is these
women.
women.
Instead of going to Chipotle, go to Moe's. Got it.
Conclusion is these women that actually believe in this shit in this whole entire list are stupid.
They just have high standards and you can't make them.
And them high standards is going to keep them high ass alone, damn it. Y'all going to put yourself, y'all going to sit on that pedestal alone. No king on your throne. No prince on your throne, nigga. You're going to be by yourself with that kind of mindset.
Now you got them.
Yeah.
Good night.
Y'all definitely have a good night. Yeah. Young Ignant Podcast, episode 11. We will see y'all next time. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We out shit.
Peace and love.